But Ibu Lyudmila and Dr. Kun, if I may, just jump a little bit, because I'm also curious, and I want to relate Dr. Kun's question about Pancasila and also about Ibu Lyudmila itself with Prof. Richard's opening line of this evening, which are actually two notions: courage and integrity, or courage with integrity, which Prof. Richard mentioned in the beginning, that is a rare currency. And Dr. Kun mentioned about the Pancasila's philosophy of oneness, unity, humanity, justice, and I, you know, to implement that, to follow this type of philosophy, it takes, I suppose, courage with integrity. So my question, if I may, Dr. Kun, and then, you know, I will come back to you, of course, after this. Ibu Lyudmila, these two notions of courage and integrity, or courage with integrity, which is very rare currency that we observe in the political arena and central to our Gladiator discussion this evening. So which personality trait do you believe has most enabled you yourself to operate successfully in the, you know, in this world, in the diplomatic career?
It's a very difficult question. It's maybe not for me to answer that. Maybe those.
Is it tolerance? Or you mean, I don't know. You mentioned, you know, like when you express, you know, your experience, I could gain keywords of tolerance, flexibility, in a way, sincerity.
Yeah, you know. I would say, you know, I always tell my young diplomats in my embassy. I have so many diplomats, young people who are just studying, just starting their careers. In order to be a successful diplomat, you know, maybe it will sound some, I don't know, too. You know, it's not what we usually say, you know, in everyday life, but I believe it truly. You know, first of all, you need to love your country. That if you don't love your country, if you don't believe, if you don't want sincerely to protect the interest of your country, you will not succeed. Because you know, people are entering diplomatic career for many reasons. As I told you, it's a very interesting job. You travel to foreign countries, beautiful countries like Indonesia. You meet wonderful people like Ibu Mari, Ibu Richard. It's wonderful, but and you're well paid. That's also true. You will not be a millionaire, but you're well paid. Yeah. It's more, and it's enough to provide for your family. So, but if you don't love your country, you shouldn't become a diplomat. If you don't believe that what you are doing is in the interest of your country and in the interest of everyone, then you should quit. Because otherwise, and it has been proven, actually, you know, I see my senior colleagues like Minister Lavrov, you know, he's a fantastic person, and we all admire him very much, and we can see then when he says things, maybe he can avoid saying something, but he never lies. He never lies. That's why he's so you know, highly thought of in the world, and he's a true patriot of Russia. So this is very important. To have firm convictions, I would say, that helps very much.
Yes, we have. That's very deep. Silakan, Pak Richard.
Yeah, we can give a audience to ask, if you don't mind, Ibu Lyudmila.
Sure, of course.
And we have several people here, but I would like to give the floor to the youngest participant here. He's just 18 years old, 19 years old, I think, the son of Professor R. Aditya, you have any questions, Aditya? Please.
Does my
Did-
microphone work?
Yes.
Does it work? Yes. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. First of all, good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
And I've been honored to be here to absorb knowledge, because knowledge is power, but powerless if you have it, but you not acknowledge it. And for Madam Excellency, I wanna ask you actually two things, but I just wanna ask one about the present and the future. And thanks for that past knowledge. Thanks for that. And about the BRICS, what's their
BRICS.
motive for the dollarization? What's their motive? Like, what's their strategy to fight dollar? I mean, it's dollar we're talking about. It's powerful. And what's your strategy about it? And yeah, that's all. Thank you.
Oh, the BRICS, you mean? Brazil,
Yeah,
Russia.
the BRICS. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, BRICS. BRICS is becoming, I think, stronger. There will be a BRICS summit soon in South Africa. Again, the motivation behind this forum is to bring together countries, emerging center of power, economic and political, to coordinate efforts in order to make our world a safer place. Because with the countries that constitute BRICS, we share similar views on what is happening, basically. Of course, there are differences, but the mainstream ideology, I would say, is quite similar. It's not this forum or this organization structure is not based on dominance of one country. It's something based on equality or respect to each other, and the need to ensure a good future for everyone, not just a small group of countries. So that's why BRICS is attracting more and more attention from other countries. We see many requests from countries from different parts of the world to become observer, to become dialogue partners. Hopefully someday Indonesia maybe can also become a partner or even a member of BRICS. And I think this kind of organizations that, first of all, it's not a military alliance.
Yeah.
It's not in any way aimed against a third party or a group of countries. It is not about discrimination. It is about cooperation, dialogue, and equality.
Yeah, if I can continue, Aditya, about BRICS. Long time ago, I think in 1976, there is a Polish guy who worked for the American government, is the advisor of the president, Carter, if I'm not mistaken, Zbigniew Brzezinski.
Yeah,
and then he said he write a book about the balance of power. So do you think that this BRIC is a kind of a balance of power, a strategy of balance of power?
In a sense, yes. In a sense, it's not quite yet there, but it's going in that direction, I would say. Yeah. And actually, BRICS is how much population of the world, including China and India.
Yeah.
half of the population. Actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. So of course it's very relevant, and it's becoming even more relevant.
Yeah.
And I'm sure in the future years it will be even more relevant.
Yeah.